Say yes to the dress. Assemblyman Wayne D'Angelo once again hosting Princess Prom project. Hamilton, NJ, the backroom of Assemblyman Wayne D'Angelo's 14th District Legislative is once again doubling as a boutique with dozens of sparkly dresses and long flowing gowns displayed on racks, shelves full of shoes, and even a few handbags on display. For the 15th year, D'Angelo is once again inviting area residents to visit his office to take a look at, try on their favorites, and hopefully leave with the perfect outfit for their upcoming proms, weddings, homecomings, or other special occasions. All dresses, shoes, and accessories are free. The longtime legislator told T.A. Pinto that he was inspired to launch the Princess Prom effort after seeing how much joy his two daughters got from the various rite of passage type events they both attended growing up. "I know how expensive a prom dress can be," D'Angelo said, adding that he also knows that having the right dress can make prom night the most incredible experience. "I want to make sure that everyone has the chance to look and feel their best without worrying about a price tag," he continued before concluding that it's his goal that no one misses out on these special experiences. To make an appointment to view or try on the dresses, call the office of Assemblyman Wayne D'Angelo at 609-631-7501. Say yes to the dress. Icon Randy Fenoli grades TV wedding dresses. Erica Kane, Carrie Bradshaw and more. Say yes to the dress. Vet Randy Fenoli grades TV wedding dresses. Erica Kane, Carrie Bradshaw and more. VIDEO. Say yes to the dress. Star Randy Fenoli has made it his life's mission to make brides feel beautiful on their wedding day. The fashion designer helps hopeful brides find the perfect wedding dress to say, "I do," in at the altar. Over the years, so many TV brides have graced our screens. From iconic soap nuptials to long-awaited primetime unions, TV weddings are always a cause for celebration. Swoon had Fenoli look back at some notable TV wedding dresses and reveal his true opinions on the gowns. First up was General Hospital's Laura Weber, Jeannie Francis, who notably married Luke Spencer, Anthony Geary, in a 1981 wedding that was seen by over 30 million people. "I think it's really beautiful," Fenoli said. "But for me, she's got way too much veil and way too much hair, way too much sleeve, and way too much stuff going on. I prefer that the dress enhances the bride's beauty and not overpower. I think the 80s were just a little too much of everything. It was about excess in the 80s. Staying in soap territory, we had to have Fenoli grade one of Erica Kane's Susan Lucci wedding dresses. Erica was married a whopping 11 times, and we had the Say Yes to the Dress star analyze the gown Erica wore to her 1993 wedding to Dimitri Merrick Michael Nader. "Besides the bouquet being too big, I think this is lovely on her, even though she's very petite," Fenoli noted. "I've met Susan, and her waist is like 17 inches, and she's a tiny little thing, but I think the high neck and the long sleeves kind of gives a Grace Kelly kind of feel. It's fitted beautifully on her." Now, Carrie Bradshaw, Sarah Jessica Parker, didn't technically get married in the Sex and the City series, but she did almost wed Mr. Big Chris Noth in the 2008 movie. "We had to include her because Carrie is one of the most stylish TV characters of all time. It's very trendy, over the top, but that's who she was," Fenoli told Swoon about Carrie's Vivienne Westwood gown. "So I think it really fit her personality. I love it. I think the stems are too long on the bouquet. I tell brides this because you want to hold the bouquet out, not up and down." As for the iconic bird headpiece, Fenoli gave his seal of approval. "Again, she was all about fashion and shoes and being over the top and being fashion forward," he said. "I think a wedding dress needs to reflect who you are and speak to who you are." One of Fenoli's favorite TV wedding dresses that he judged was Bones Brennan's Emily Deschanel gown. He loved the attention at the top of the dress and her neckline. "I'm a really tough critic, but I think this is probably one of my favorite looks yet," he said. Fenoli, a self-professed Grace Kelly fan, was equally excited about Emma Swan's Jennifer Morrison wedding dress in Once Upon a Time. "This is Grace Kelly, so how could I ever say anything bad about Grace Kelly?" he gushed. "It's beautiful, it's classic, she looks like a princess. And she was one." However, not every TV wedding dress got an A+ from Fenoli. The designer notably prefers white or off-white wedding dresses, so Christina Yang's Sandra Oh red wedding dress from Grey's Anatomy wasn't his favorite. "I think this could have been a guest at the wedding," he explained. "I tell brides, if you wear white or off-white or whatever, then you're going to be sure to stand out at your wedding because somebody else could have shown up in this color." He was also not a fan of Molly Carter's Yvonne Orji gown from her Insecure wedding. "Why, I'm looking completely at the dress. I'm looking at all these swirls and all this, and I almost missed the bride," he said. Unfortunately, Parks and Recreation's Leslie Knope, Amy Poehler, didn't get Fenoli's vote for Best TV Wedding Dress. "I am not a fan. Not a fan. It looks like a newspaper," he said, referring to Leslie's newspaper skirt. "I'm going to give this a no," he added. Scroll up to see Fenoli grade more TV wedding looks from The Flash, Friends, A Different World, The Fosters, and more. Which famous wedding dress is your favorite? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Say yes to the dress, but watch that price tag. Planning a wedding will certainly cost you a pretty penny. According to The Knot, the average cost of a wedding in the US is $33,000. Brides aren't the only ones feeling the pinch. We literally will get emails from our manufacturers several times a day with what's new, what the new tariff will be. "I think the last time I checked it was 154% tariff," Pickering said. That translates to higher shipping costs for owner of Simply Stunning Bridal and Boutique, Kathleen Pickering. She says there's no way around not paying because 90% of bridal industry materials are from China. Whether it's the zippers, whether it's the lining, whether it's the corseting, any which way you look at manufacturing a wedding gown particularly, and then we do have a huge selection of mother of the bride. Believe me, there is one part of it, even if it's made here in the US, there's at least one part of it that comes from overseas, and particularly the fabrics, Pickering said. Another wedding staple is flowers, in particular roses. Another wedding staple is flowers, in particular roses. Sedgefield florist owner Mickey Atkinson says roses are up 15%, and because of that he's had to adjust his prices. "What we had charged for a dozen roses $79.95, we had to go to $89.95, and that's for some really tight margins doing that, and for Mother's Day we probably go up to $99.95, Atkinson added. Atkinson says he's not entirely worried about tariffs on his business, for now. On the other side of the aisle, Pickering is. "It's kind of frustrating in that area because we don't really know what to do. We're at the mercy of whatever our manufacturers are telling us, which literally, as I mentioned, it can change from moment to moment in a given day," Pickering said. The Trump administration has put a 90-day pause on most of the new tariffs. However, Trump did up imported duties on Chinese goods to 125%.